nice to see you in our sessions. Today we are going to talk about depth of knowledge in reading literacy. First of all, let's discuss what reading literacy is. Reading literacy is the process whereby readers have had substantial literary experience, read books on a regular basis, enjoy reading, have gained and continue to gain useful knowledge of the world around them, and are thoughtful about what they have learned. Reading literacy has been recognized as a fundamental capacity and human value that brings progress, development, freedom, awareness, equality, and democracy. It allows the individual further and lifelong education, competitiveness in the labor market, and orientation into immediate and wider social environment. And now about depth of knowledge. Have you ever heard about depth of knowledge? How deep the knowledge can be? What do you think? Let's analyze it. Depth of knowledge was created and developed by Norman L. Webb in 1990s. Depth of knowledge is an important factor to develop creativity and critical thinking abilities of pupils. Depth of knowledge has 4 levels. The first level is recall and reproduction. The second level is skills and concepts. The third level is called strategic thinking. And the last level, fourth level, is called extended thinking. The first level is the lowest one, and the fourth level is the highest or maybe the deepest level of depth of knowledge. Well, let's talk about the first level, level 1. When you give the question, who was the first president of the USA to your pupils, maybe more than 90% of your pupils can answer the question easily. But when you give the question, who was the third president of the USA, only a few students can find the correct answer. And do you think that the second question is more difficult than the first one? I also thought so, but according to depth of knowledge, it is somehow different. Both questions are at the same level because they have the same question word, who. And in level 1, you should answer the questions like who, what, when, or where. And now, in order to understand the level clearly, let's remember the story about Cinderella. Do you remember the story? Okay. Well, and now, can you answer the question, what is the origin of Cinderella's shoes? Can you find the answer easily? Yes, you can find the answer easily because the answer is clear in the context. Looking at the text, you can find the answer easily without any difficulty. Level 1, recall and reproduction, has some peculiarities. For example, you are asked to recall, identify the knowledge which is taught and choose the appropriate answer in level 1. And in level 1, it's not important to read and analyze the text. It is essential to understand the main essence, the main gist of the text in level 1. And it is essential to understand the main essence, the main gist of the text in level 1. Furthermore, there will be only one correct answer in level 1. And now about level 2. Again, let's remember the story about Cinderella. And I would like to give you a question. Why all the things except the shoes of Cinderella returned to their previous state? Can you remember the story, or will you find answer easily? The clear answer will not be given exactly in the text in level 2. You have to analyze the text and answer the questions like why, how, and etc. in level 2. And you should be very careful while you are reading, because the answer is hidden in the text. And now about characteristics of level 2, skills and concepts. Firstly, tasks can be given with the help of graphics, diagrams, and etc. in level 2. The next characteristics is that you are able to compare, contrast, and differentiate the fact from opinion. Last but not least, answers can be different in level 2, and your answers should be proven. You shouldn't just give any answer you want. You should give the answer and you should be able to prove it with details or information taken from the text. And now about next level, level 3. Again, let's remember the story about Cinderella. Why we have chosen the story is that Cinderella is very famous, and I hope that almost all of you know the story very well. And I'm going to give you a question again. Is goodness always victorious over badness? What do you think? What would be your answer if you were given such kind of question? How would you answer it? In answering this question, you are allowed to be out of the topic. You are required to give your attitude to the importance and usage of the given information while you are going to solve the given problem. And now about essential points of level 3, strategic thinking. Level 3 demands thinking and planning. You should present evidence, develop logical assumptions, explain events, and also you should include decisions used for solving difficult problems in level 3. And your answers or someone else's answers can be different, and all your answers should be proven. You can be out of topic to find the solution, and using different sources, you should prove your idea, your answer in level 3. As you see, one by one, questions or demands will become harder, will become more difficult. And now about the highest level, level 4. Again, our favorite story, Cinderella. Let's remember it. And the question can be like this. Why does the human being always aspire to be perfect? For years, for decades, for centuries, people tried to be perfect. And why? Why does the human being need it? What do you think? Can you answer the question easily? I don't think so. In level 4, in order to answer the question, you should think deeply. And also, you should have broad horizon to answer the questions of level 4. And now about some essential points of level 4, extended thinking. Tasks and problems are solved with the help of information taken from different sources in level 4. Furthermore, Facts are compared, analyzed, synthesized, and conclusion is made. Doing the task requires more than an hour. Pay attention, more than an hour. You cannot just give any answer you want. You should think deeply to answer the question. And like levels of 2 and 3, answers can be different in this level also, and all your answers should be proven. Without proof, we cannot say that your knowledge is deep. And let's see a task. I would like to give you a task for consolidation. If the levels are clear for you, I would like to give you a task for consolidation of the material. Are you ready? Okay, I will read the situation. A reporter on TV presents the following diagram, this diagram, and says, the given diagram indicates that the number of robbery in 1999, the red line is 1999, has risen dramatically comparing to 1998. Pay attention, red line describes 1999 and blue line describes 1998. And the question is like this. Is the conclusion of the journalist correct? What do you think? Was he right? Okay, and now justify your answers. Do you have proof for your answer? Very good. And now let's see the correct answer. The given diagram shows that there occurred 508 robberies in 1998. Look at the number, 508 in 1998. And 516 robberies in 1999. 516. Look at this number, in 1999, which means that the number has risen to 8. Only 1.6%. And this does not justify the idea that the robbery has risen dramatically. Yes, the number of robbery has risen, but not dramatically. There is not a dramatical change. So the answer of the question is no. Journalist was not correct. And have you already found what level of the task is? Yes, you are right. It is level 2. And in this table, we can see main concepts of all 4 levels. Level 1, recall and reproduction, has concepts like define, memorize, recall, list, arrange, identify, recognize, match, name, calculate, or state. And in level 1, you should answer the questions like who, what, when, where, why, and etc. Level 2, skills and concepts. Main ideas, main terms of level 2 are infer, compare, identify patterns, use context cues, make observations, collect and display, classify, distinguish, separate, summarize, or estimate. And now about level 3. Develop a logical argument, explain phenomena in terms of concepts, investigate, differentiate, formulate, draw conclusions, or construct. These are the terms, main concepts of level 3. Strategic thinking. And the highest level, level 4, has some concepts like design, connect, synthesize, apply concepts, critique, analyze, create, or prove. Using the given concepts and main ideas of level, you could try to create your own task according to depth of knowledge. And I hope that you can do it. As you see, it is not very difficult. At the end of the presentation, I would like to remind that try to read more and read with reflection and analyze what you read. Because as Edmund Burke said, to read without reflecting is like eating without digesting. See you next time. Thank you for your attention.